Okay, well, welcome to the first episode of Solve the Problem in 5 Minutes. So this is just a series I'm going to do, and I'm just going to call it Solve the Problem in 5 Minutes, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the timer, 5-minute timer, and we are going to solve the problem in 5 minutes, okay? Let's do it. Today we're going to talk about tags, okay? So tagging is one of my favorite things to do in sales, and tagging is basically having someone else do something for you, okay? And so basically what I'm saying is, like, let's say that I'm talking to a potential seller on the phone, okay? And I got him close. He's really interested in what I have to say. He wants to hear more about what I offer. We've talked about commission. We've talked about my marketing plan. We've made an appointment now to come by and look at his property. And I want to get that solid. Okay, this is the best scenario. Get that solid. 3 o'clock tomorrow, I'm going to meet with the guy at his house at 123 Main Street. And I got it, right? Well, do you really? But do you really have it? Okay. So then I'm going to tag someone, preferably I'm going to tag someone in my office, like my follow-up coordinator. And I'm going to say, follow-up coordinator, call this person back and say, Steven is really excited about selling your property. He just got off the phone with you, and all he can talk about is 123 Main Street and how excited he is to go over there tomorrow and show you how he can get that property sold. Everything's set with him, right? Everything's good. You guys are good for 3 p.m. tomorrow? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. That's really great. Yeah, that's good to hear, right? So that's the best case scenario of a tag, right? And so the worst case scenario of a tag is that the door is closing, and pretty soon this guy's like, just quit calling me. Like, you're calling too much. Like, this is starting to annoy me. What do you do in that situation? Do you just say, okay, do you try to offer a different product? Do you try to say, well, if you know of somebody that wants to buy and sell real estate, please give my number. They're not going to give your number, right? The best thing you can do in that situation is tag someone, okay? So just say, hey, John, thanks so much for your time. It sounds like you have a lot going on, and this might not be the best time to sell your house. This might not be the best time to buy a property, but I really like you. I really like talking to you, but just keep in touch and just let me know when a good time is to reach out. I might send you just a little handwritten card just so you have my card, a business card in there, my number and stuff. But thanks so much. I'll talk to you soon. And then you want to go tag somebody right away. Like, you want to go tag your follow-up coordinator, okay? And I'll give you another scenario on how to do that without a follow-up coordinator. But you want to go tag your follow-up coordinator right away and say, hey, follow-up coordinator, call this person. This is the situation. The door's shut on me. I can't get anywhere anymore. He got a little frustrated because I followed up a lot. This is the situation, okay? And then follow-up coordinator says, okay, let me see it. Follow-up coordinator calls up, dials up John. John's like, yeah? And then you're like, hey, this is Jill, let's say, okay? This is Jill at Steven Shipler's office, and I just wanted to give you a call and say Steven's really upset about this situation. He really wants to do something with you. I'm not calling to keep following up or to bother you, but he's just really let down. Like, he really wants to try to get something going with you. He really wants to try to get your house listed. He really is disappointed that you're thinking about now not buying a house. He's trying so hard to help you. Is there anything at all that he can do or that we can do to help you or do something better for you? That's the tag, right? It's massive power. There's so much power and so much emotion and so much energy in a tag, okay? So the solution is, 43 seconds. The solution on a tag, if you don't have a follow-up coordinator or somebody that works in your office, is get with somebody in your office that's willing to tag with you. So just go down the hall and knock on the door and say, hey, would you be willing to tag with me? This is how it works. I make calls. Would you just touch them and say, hey, you work with me, and just touch them. And then I'll do the same for you. Let's just trade off. And then you can even say you're the office, you're a manager, or you're you're the coordinator, or you're somebody in administration, because technically you are. I mean, if you're tagging back and forth, you're working together, so you can have basically whatever title you want in some ways, but be honest and be polite and be courteous. But tag with people, tag with somebody. Use your mom, use your sister, use your brother, use anybody you want to tag with. It's an amazing, powerful thing. Go serve with passion. 5 minutes to solve a solution. 5 minutes to solve a problem and gain a solution.